Hey, Ashley Stamp from AshleyStampFitness.com here, and this is my day 16 review of my Beachbody Ultimate Reset journey, and I am officially down 13.4 pounds. So that's pretty phenomenal, and I'm glad to see the scale continuing to decrease. Super excited about that, and just excited to be on the reset as a whole. So I wanted to give you kind of a review of what it's like to be on the reset. Number one, first and foremost, is I always have awesome energy. When I sleep at night, I'm getting a restful sleep. When I wake up in the morning, I actually feel recuperated, and I honestly can't remember the last time before the reset that happened, and I am so grateful for it. Another huge thing is at work, I don't get an afternoon lull. I'm not tired, I'm not cranky, although that could probably be argued by my poor husband. And mainly, I don't have cravings anymore, really at all. The only time I've craved pizza, and I craved my favorite salad from my favorite restaurant the other day, but it's just because I was hungry. And because of the reset, I'm actually able to identify that it's not about the pizza, it's just because I'm hungry. And it's time for my next meal, and then I go have it. From a food standpoint, grocery shopping, especially in week one, can seem like a lot of work because sometimes there are specialty items that may not be carried in your town, and especially with week one, again, you have to get spices and oils that you may not already have. But for the most part, you just shop around the perimeter of your grocery store because that's where all of the whole foods are. And that's how we're supposed to be eating. Food prep can seem pretty labor intensive because you feel like you're chopping up vegetables a lot. But as long as you chop everything really for the next 4 or 5 days, then whenever you're actually getting ready to eat, you're saving yourself a lot of time. Also, another tip, definitely look forward in the book because sometimes meals repeat. So whenever you're making dinner, you could also make tomorrow's lunch. And when you're eating, be sure you give yourself plenty of time because they're whole foods. You might be chewing a lot more. They're satisfying meals. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 different components to a meal. So if you only have a 30 or 45-minute lunch break, then take a cooler bag. If you don't have one, invest in it. They're like $10 at Walmart. And just take your food with you. If you're visiting family or if you travel or whatever your life is like, take your food with you because you need to really plan and not set yourself up for failure. This is absolutely doable, but you need to be nice to yourself, understand that it's a huge change, and just embrace the journey. And I would love to support you. You can actually get me as your free coach if you order your Ultimate Reset at ultimatereset.com/AshleyStamp. And I would honestly love nothing more than to offer you some accountability and a shoulder and somebody to just talk to who's actually already been through the reset. So if you would like me to provide that for you, or if you have any questions, as always, go to facebook.com/AshleyFitness. See you tomorrow.